Well, anyone who is watching this before or well after it's recorded, I just went live. So I'm gonna wait a minute and see if anyone jumps on. But I'm here for my quarantine. Sorry if I'm looking the wrong way. I'm not used to the camera being down in this corner. It's weird. I'm used to looking the other direction. I wonder if I could. Oh, wow. That was really quick for anyone to pop on. Hey, Andrew, from how's quarantine treating you? Going insane. Um, my eyes look the wrong way. It's because my camera's usually over here on my phone, not down in this corner. I got to get used to that. And then while the camera's down here, your messages show up here. Let's see. Can I switch this to live view? I want to see all chat live. All chat, live chat. There we go. So I've been going crazy in the house. I've downloaded TikTok. That's yeah, and then I gained 556 followers in the first 7 days on TikTok. Yeah, I've gone down the rabbit hole. So I do have two TikToks, by the way. I have the H3 family one, which I don't upload to that one really because TikTok's not really related to anything here. So I use my other one, which is Dark Demon Official. So if you want to check that out at Dark Demon Official. But yeah, it's been that's the only thing that's really kind of gotten me through this week so far, or the 14 days or whatever we're at. I lost track. March 17th to now. Hey Google, how many days has it been since March 17th?
18 days.
18 days. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have conversations with my Google. Hey Google, turn volume all the way up. Thank you.
No problem.
Anyways, guys, I've been binge watching Supernatural. Lots of Supernatural. I'm almost done with the first season. Played video games. I've sat in this room endlessly. Um, my grandparents that are here, they're more high risk, so I have to stay home as much as possible unless it's hiking and walking the trail or anything like that. I don't even really go to grocery stores or anything. I avoid all that. But it's definitely crazy. You got to take like really kind of look at this and realize we took a lot for granted. Things like giving someone a hug, shaking hands, all that stuff. Like I don't do well in quarantine. Just let's say that. Like I need social interaction, and my social interaction. Needless to say, I've pretty much stopped using Facebook this week, except to post my stuff. I don't like I use Facebook Messenger to message those that I talk to, but as far as reading Facebook, I really don't. I share some memes. That's about it. Yeah. So, anyways, what have you been up to, Andrew? Through this time, because um, I know you're still in school and all that, but obviously not now. Probably doing all that homeschool stuff. How is that treating you, by the way? I know that's not easy. If you're used to being at school learning and then having to do stuff from home, like that's just insane. I would have never got it done at that point in my life. I would have just laid back and relaxed. By the way, check this out. This came today. and, and hold on, fix that. There we go. Hold on, fix. Check this out. Ah, my spacer. I need to like glue that spacer on. This thing is so cool. So when you move your mouth, it actually opens with your mouth. Hold on. Why did it disappear your message so quick? It's a little weird, but it's not that hard. Yeah. Hey, you're probably not getting too much work, right? Hopefully they're not like drowning you with work. I've been going crazy because I don't even have my daughter right now. She's over at her mom's house, and since my grandparents are high risk here, it's not a good idea for her to go back and forth between house every week while this thing is still going on. So I haven't even had my daughter since before March 17th, and it's the longest I've ever been away from my daughter. which is hard, by the way. Not used to that. But we do take a lot for granted in our life. I hope this ends soon because I'm going to lose my mind. But while you're here, if you got any questions, feel free to bring them up. I do want to bring up that there is a possibility Carnival is going to cancel more cruises. If you go online to book cruises through Carnival, you can't book anything before June 1st. Right now, their cancellations are till May 12th is all the ones they canceled. But as far as being able to book, you can't book anything until June 1st, which is a sign that they're probably going to cancel all the way through June 1st now, which is all right because I don't have anything booked for then. My next cruise is actually June 20th. Hopefully, I get back to work before then because I'm going stir crazy. Here in Vegas, we're supposed to be able to go back to work on the 1st of May. And that's okay. If we do go back to work the 1st of May, I will be able to make my money. A long time before anybody goes on cruise. I'll be going June 20th if they let me. If they don't cancel my cruise, I will be going. They pushed back my payment, so it was due April 29th, but they pushed it back to where it's just got to be paid off 30 days prior, which is good because if I go back to work May 1st, 1 week of work, I can pay the cruise off and be done. Be like, okay, that's done. Now let me pay on my other stuff. But I'm more worried about, getting that paid off in time. I do need a cruise after this. I'm sorry. I'm the type that as soon as this thing's over, if I had the ability to, I would book a last minute cruise, go straight down to Long Beach, get on a ship, and sail the very first day sailings open up because I need a vacation from this vacation. I need air and getting out. Um, it's a bit much. At least I have my nice big TV here, and this room gets super hot. Got my snake looking at me. By the way, I don't think I've ever shown anyone on here that I have a snake, and I have my rabbit too. My rabbit's still, after a year and a half, scared to death of people, so I can't even really pick her up. But give me a second. Bring my snake over here. Introduce you to Streets. Mama Streets. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Out the tape. There we go. Oh, okay, let's see. Any messages? Okay, no. So this is Streets. She is a ball python. Just a regular ball python. She's a couple years old. I rescued her a few years back. She was actually outside in an apartment complex I lived in at that time. Someone let her out just to kind of go. And she was just a baby at that time. She was real small. Her body was probably about this width right here. Not this or this here. She was about that wide right there. But it was fat enough to where she couldn't get down the hole she was trying to get down. And we took her in at that point in time. And she's a big girl. She's actually, I don't know how long she is, but she's a decent length now. And she likes to try to get into stuff if she's out and about. But we estimate that when we found her, she was about a year old. Guessing that she was a year old and not fed, which is why she was the size she was. But now she's probably about 3.5. And they can live to be about 40 years old. So needless to say, I'll be a senior by the time she passes away. That is just insane. I want a pet that will last a long time. They're very calm and docile most of the time. She has never bit. She's very calm. Even when we found her, she was very calm. There we go. She's gonna wrap around my neck though. Let's wait for it. There it goes. Her tail is all the way down in my lap. She's very loving. See? She wants to keep my neck warm. Who needs anything for. Look, you just wear a snake around your neck when you go outside, and people social distance from you. It's okay. No one will come within 6 feet of you if you got a snake around your neck. True story. I've gone through Walmart before with her around my neck. Okay. It's like nice and tight up on my neck. Still got a small head. But once she gets about full length, she'll fatten up. Like really fat. But I gotta start feeding her more. But go ahead, ask questions, anything. Keep my mind like going. I was gonna do TikTok live, but I don't have enough followers on that yet. Because I only got 556, which is pretty good for 7 days. I gain like 50 to 100 followers a day, it seems like. I wish YouTube worked that way. I'm guessing because of the time. Let's see. It is. Oh, I don't even know what time it is here. I think it's like 8 o'clock. Hey, Google, what time is it?
It's 7:57.
7:57. I was close. Almost 8 o'clock here. I've been getting tired earlier and earlier each day. Have you been sleeping more? Because I have. I've been sleeping way more than normal since this whole thing started. I literally, like, I'll sit and watch like 3-4 episodes of Supernatural, and then after about 3-4 episodes, I'm like, now I understand why my grandpa just falls asleep on the couch all the time, just sitting there and just passes out 5 minutes and he's back awake. No, I sleep for like 2 hours here, 3 hours there. I don't sleep full nights anymore. Actually, last night I did. I slept really well last night. The other day I got some work in for my job because I promote for the bar downtown. That's my job when I'm working. So we have business cards that we hand out, and when people take them up to the bar, we get paid per person that goes up and hands in those cards. So I sat and punched a whole bunch of those, probably about 400 or 500 of those, but I have a box of about 3,000-4,000 left that I still got to punch before this is all over. So that way, when I go back to work, I'm all set. I don't have to worry about it. Just go up to my locker, grab a bunch of cards, and go hand them out and get people up to the bar and make money so I can pay for cruises and pay for everything else I do. So what time is it where you are at right now, Andrew? Eating away. The rabbit's just sitting there eating. Eat all day. Never stops. Voicemail. When did I get a voicemail? So-and-so added it 6:04. Oh, must have been in the school district. That's another thing. Clark County School District has been calling me 3 times a day, every day. And I love that. Sorry, streets. I love that they keep me posted and what's going on. But at this point in time, there's no school. The kids are homeschooled, distance learning. But as far as like needing a call 3 times a day with a voicemail and email, and the email's got the transcript of it's literally word for word whatever's said in the voicemail, it's in the email. So they email me and they leave me a voicemail 3 times a day. And I'm sitting there like, you're the only ones calling me, and it's annoying. I hate it. It's really bad when the school district's the one that calls you the most. But I did figure I'd jump up on here and try to do something. And I know it is kind of late. Most people are probably tired from their day of washing hands and being lazy and ready for bed. So that's probably why no one's really up on here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm laughing at a Facebook message I just read. So, if you're ever wondering why girls love sitting on the counter, it's because that's where the snacks belong. Oh, we got two people now. Someone walked in right on that part of the conversation. What? So, whoever's watching, leave a comment so I know you're here. I like to see who's here. I'm just kind of bored in quarantine right now. Well, not really quarantine, this stay home thing. But how's it going? Is that who I think it is? Hold on. Michael. Trying to see that picture, but it's so small. I just see the name Michael. So, how's it going, Michael? Just over here being bored. And I gotta find some glue for my TikTok mask so I can put these behind the eyes. So that way, you know. Not bad. My cruise was canceled for your April 18th cruise was canceled. Yep. And what I was mentioning, I think Michael, you're still here, right? Because it says only one viewer now. So, if that is you still here, Michael, there's a possibility cruises are canceled all the way through June 1st now, or till June 1st. They haven't made an announcement of that, but if you go online, when I go through my travel agent back page, or if you go straight to Carnival, you cannot book a cruise before June 1st now. Anything before June 1st is gone off Carnival's website. They haven't said anything. Those who are booked from May 13th till June 1st still have their booking. They haven't got a cancellation letter. But last time they did this, where they took bookings down, the very next day they announced it, or that they were actually, it was 2 days later that they made the announcement that they were canceling. So I have a feeling that all the cruises are going to be canceled till June 1st now with Carnival. And hello, Jason. Welcome. Just sitting here with my ball python here in quarantine. You know, oh, up to 3 now. I guess now after 17, 18 minutes of live video, now YouTube wants to say, hey, guys, look, H3 Family Vlogs is live. I don't know why the notifications kind of come in late. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. Leave as many comments as possible because it gives me something to talk about. I love reading them and interacting. And I got to do something because I can't really making regular videos and content. It's kind of hard to do right now, unless I want to make another video about how Carnival's probably going to cancel more cruises, which I could, but I don't. I'd rather interact with you guys right now. I have been creative all week with TikTok and all that, so it's been very long, and I'm just like, is it over yet? Somewhat over, not yet, not even close. At least here in Vegas, most are doing what we're supposed to be doing, staying inside, except when we have to. Or in my case, when I need to go for a hike or I need to go somewhere, I do hike. I'll go up some mountains and hike. Problem is now I'm down to my last $50. Last me another month, and unemployment put me as, what did they put? Ineligible. But we're supposed to be approved. Even gig workers are supposed to be approved. So why I'm marked as ineligible, I don't know, and I won't be able to call them until Monday morning. And then I got to call them, and then last time I called them, they're like, "Oh, our queue is already full today," and I called at 10 o'clock in the morning, and they're open till 8 o'clock at night, and their queue is already full for the day. So basically, you got to call unemployment first thing and deal with that. But yeah, I was marked ineligible. Then they sent me a debit card. Then they go, "Oh yeah, your weekly earnings are $0.00." You go, well, yeah, that's not going to get me anywhere. But yeah, that's a mess. I don't know how it is in other states, but here in Nevada, it is a complete mess. So hopefully I can get that fixed. If not, I don't know how my car insurance is getting money because I just paid them $151 2 days ago. And that's now left me with $50 to last me a month. And then they're going to want another 150 next month. Fun times. But then that stimulus check, I'll get that. Luckily, I'll get that. But the problem is that may not come until well after I need it. So I'll figure it out. But guys, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're holding up, not going completely insane like myself. I'm just in here in the room, sharing this room with my steak and my rabbit, who's in the corner, eating all her hay right now. I'm glad. That's another thing I'm glad. Before this, everything hit the fan, is I actually bought a huge box of hay for my rabbit, which is good because that should last me about 3 months. It's a $50 box of hay. When I go buy the individual bags for like 20, $25, they only last me about a week and a half. The $50 box lasts me about 3 months, so I'd rather pay the $50 and keep the rabbit stocked up on hay. But guys, leave your comments, ask questions, ask away, type things, because I can't just come up with stuff off the top of my head right now. I'm tired. My eyes burn. I'm ready for another nap. My third nap of the day. I feel like I'm in my 60s, just ready to go to sleep again. Maybe watch some more Supernatural. I'm going to try to get through as much Supernatural as possible before this is done, too. But ask questions about me. Ask questions cruise related. Doesn't matter. Anything. And I'll try to answer it as best as I can. But there's only one person viewing now, so it's all up to you. Whoever's watching, you gotta type something. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here and losing my mind. You hear my rabbit eating. That's all I hear all night. Trying to sleep. Crunch, 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 crunch. And when she runs out of hay in the middle of the night, I know. Because then she starts trying to dig it from the side. And you hear her hitting everything. Let me see if I can get my rabbit. Rosie. Roz. I know. Scaring the hell out of me. All right. Ow. Yes. I got snot on my neck. A big old rabbit. Rabbit's scared. She's very skittish. But she's fine. My snake won't even touch a rat that's bigger than my fist. You guys, my rabbit. My rabbit. Yeah. Streets. But guys, I'm gonna end the live for now. You guys take care. Be safe. Try not to go crazy and